How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another video. Today let's talk about how to get the Xbox GamePass on your Steam Deck. I'm going to show you the easiest method of doing this. It's not going to require any coding or too many downloads. It is super easy to install and get up and running. Show you guys here that I am able to run the Game Pass and my cloud streaming. I was recently this morning just playing some Forza 5 and it was running super smooth. I also was playing some Skate and comparing how Skate runs on the front end Steam by itself as an independent game. It's very choppy, it's very laggy, it's very CPU intensive, and it runs very slow. There's some people that have made configurations removing some of the buildings and shaders, but I have it on my Steam Deck and I also have it on the Xbox streaming service. On the streaming service, it plays phenomenal. There's a little bit of chop, but compared to having it installed independently, it plays amazing. It's like night and day. You don't need the shaders. You get all of your buildings, and it plays really smoothly. So if you'd like a video on the comparison between running the streaming Skate 3 and the independent downloaded Skate 3, please let me know and I'll make that for you guys as well. But as you guys can see, no controller detected. It's because I'm using the Steam Deck. We'll continue anyway. We'll boot this up real quick and I'll show you that I'm successfully playing on the Xbox cloud streaming service here. And then I'll show you how to install it on your Steam Deck as well, because I know you guys are really hoping to do that. So booting up here, of course you get your Xbox screen, which is really cool. And if you needed to leave the game at any point, you can click up here. Of course your touchscreen will still work. You can leave your game, you can view all your Xbox menus that you typically would on a normal PC or Xbox streaming. Jump into play here. I've put quite a few hours into Forza 5 on an independent console and now also the Steam Deck, and I have found it plays pretty much exactly the same. I think possibly since your screen's a little reduced, it might seem like the graphics are a little reduced, but I believe this game's almost already like 4 or 5 years old. So being a 4 or 5 year old game, it's really good. The graphics are they're still phenomenal. So we'll jump in this real quick and show you everything works. Alright, so we just booted up into Forza 5. Show you guys all my controls work here. You can drift, gas, brake. Everything's perfectly connected to the Steam Deck. I didn't have to do any configuration for this. Once I installed it, it just booted up. Go through and I'll close the game properly just to show you guys how to do it too in case you're confused at any point. I'll quit the game. And now we're still in our Xbox front end. So we're gonna go through and we're gonna close our Xbox front end. Get out of this. Now we're going to open up the desktop mode and I will show you guys how to install this. So please know I already have everything installed, so I'm not going to be doing a reinstall. I'm just going to walk you guys through how to do it. If you have any questions or if there's any hiccups, please just let me know down in the comments and I will walk you through it the best I can. So you guys are going to come into Google. You're going to download DeckyLauncher. You just search Decky it's DeckyLauncher, and you want that one. This is what you're looking for. You're just going to come into this program, you're going to scroll down, read all the things it has, and you're going to hit download. So once you've got the DeckyLauncher installed, you'll want to move it from your downloads folder onto your desktop. Just drag it, move it onto there. Oh, no. All right, so now that we have that done, now that we have the DeckyLauncher installed, you literally just download it from the browser, install it on. Once you have it installed, open it here again. It's gonna pretend to re-prompt you, hit yes. Then it's going to give you 4 options. This shows that it was correctly installed because it's asking if you want to update it or install it. We're just going to click cancel. And then we're going to close this console here. And now we're going to go back to our front end of Steam. Not like that. We're going to close this window. I always do that. We'll return to the game mode here. So once you have it downloaded, it should configure with your deck and it will sort of push it to the front end. And you'll get access through this button, So as soon as this loads up here, I'll show you. I'll just click this button and it will sort of be in my side wheel, and then we'll have some options to go download some third-party apps, which you can use as a game capture card. It will record your gameplay. You can also get the Game Pass, of course. That's the main thing we're talking about here. I'll show you guys how to do that. So now we're just going to click this guy. Comes into your settings here. We're going to go down. This is a new icon. If you haven't installed DeckyLauncher before, you will not have this icon. So this icon is your Decky icon. It'll allow you to have access to the Decky store and then also all of your icons. So far, I have the non-Steam launchers and the Decky Recorder. Show you guys some of the other apps they have real quick. They're just sort of like different boot up options and sound options for your Steam Deck. And then of course, there's also the recorder and the third-party launcher. So you're gonna want the third-party launcher. The third-party launcher, it is the non-Steam launchers. You will see it. It will be named the non-Steam launchers when you're going through the Decky store. Once you've installed that, you come in here, you click on it. It'll give you 4 options here. So you can use these options for obviously anything above and beyond if you need them. What we're looking for here is streaming sites. And we're just gonna turn on Xbox Game Pass. I already have that turned on, so I'm not gonna do it again. And then you're gonna scroll down to the bottom here, and you are going to install. And that is going to install it. It's going to sort of push a Google Chrome icon and browser extension to the front end. And you're not going to have to set any of your plugins or anything. It's just automatically going to come to your Steam Deck, and then you're immediately going to have access to your Xbox Game Pass. Of course, you do have to pay for your monthly subscription for Xbox Game Pass, and you also have to have an Xbox account. But if you have an old Xbox account, or if you have a history on Xbox that you're looking to gain access through your Steam Deck, this is an awesome way. And you also get access to all of the Xbox library. And the Xbox library, it is optimized to play on these systems and PC. So you get all of the games that you wouldn't get access through Steam too, like possibly Forza and other independent titles. I think Halo isn't available on Steam. Sort of scroll through here. Some of the most popular ones. And of course, these are all synchronized with your Xbox account. So any of your cloud saves, any of your cloud data, that's all going to be transferred to your Steam Deck. So all of my Forza data from 5-6 years ago, as soon as I loaded this up this morning, it was still all there. So that is my short and sweet video about how to install Xbox Game Pass and DeckyLauncher on your Steam Deck for August 2024. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any issues or hiccups, please let me know down in the comments and I'll try and walk you through it the best I can. Thanks for tuning in. If you're new here, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you back here in the next video.